left. So that is a rich legacy that the Polish cinema enjoys, and in the recent times we have been honored to bring some of the contemporary masters of Polish cinema. We had a wonderful screen. The last time I was on this stage, I was honored to introduce the film Mr. Jones by Agnieszka Holland, who really, is an amazing, prolific filmmaker, continues to make films which are regularly headlining biggest festivals of the world. And today, the film that we are going to screen for you is Simona Kozak. This is part of the 3-day lineup that we have for you. You all have seen, a lot of you have seen, some of the greatest works which I have mentioned, which Mr. Tandon also talked about, the works which really make Polish cinema, what it is, and one of the most richest tradition of filmmaking legacies that they enjoy. But this festival is slightly different because back in September, I was invited by the Polish Film Festival in Gdynia for the 49th edition of the festival, and it's the oldest and the most important and the biggest festival of Polish cinema in the world. And there I watched some amazing films, new ones as well as old ones. I must have watched dozens of films there. And here I must also like to commend the artistic director at the festival, Ivana Lipinska, who has brought in a whole new section, which is the perspective section on lines with, Khan's A Certain Regard. So this is a section for the new kind of, filmmakers, the new age, youngcomers who really want to, make a new kind of cinema. And that's what I witnessed in Poland. The tradition is very strong, but there are some amazing new age filmmakers who are making new kind of genre cinemas, which are very different from the usual Polish films that we have watched. In animation, we have already had a film like Zima winning at MIF. Tomek Popakul is really a name that you should remember. But some of the films that I watched there were also biographical films, and together with Dr. Magdalena Filipchuk and the entire team, we decided that let's keep the biographical dramas as the theme of this year. So all the 3 films that you will see, 2 of them actually are the ones which are new, which I watched at the Gdynia Film Festival. One of them is of course Simona Kozak that we are going to screen this evening, and then tomorrow we have Tule, All That Glitters Is Not Gold, about this amazing Polish boxer who's the only Polish boxer to have won 2 Olympic gold medals. And the last film, which Mr. Tandon already said is already a classic by the great Krzysztof Klaus. This is a film called My Nikifor, about this amazing painter artist who is known for his naive art. And that's a film that we're going to close this festival with. Quickly, since I don't want to take much of your time, I'll just say why today's film is important. Because we live in times wherein everybody is talking about global warming. We are talking about environmental hazards. We are seeing some very disturbing realities which has been shaking up our environment. And we have had some amazing documentaries. But why a film like Simona Kozak is important is because in a feature film format, you are seeing a wonderfully made film which is cinematically very pure about this amazing figure, Simona Kozak, who hailed from this family of painters and artists. And yet she chose to become an environmentalist. She was an heiress in all sense of the word, but she chose to take environment as her profession, and she really delved into that world. And this film that you will see is really, a beautiful cinematic testament to her legacy. And at the same time, it also presents a very vulnerable side of hers. So I think you will appreciate this film because environment is really a topic that we all need to focus our attention towards. At the same time, it's cinematically very rich. It will transport you to the 60s, and it will also take you to this amazing primeval forest which is situated at the border of Poland. And it's one of the oldest, forests which still remain. And her work was revolving around this. She really championed it and ensured that the forest was protected from deforestation and all other kinds of human activities. In fact, that is one of the reasons why we wanted this film to be the opening film, because we really want the theme of environment, to focus, to get all the limelight that it deserves. So this is the idea why we started with Simona Kozak. I really hope that you will enjoy, and then tomorrow we'll bring you Kule, All That Glitters Is Not Gold, about this amazing boxer, and we end with the great artist Nikifor. So thank you so much. I really hope you enjoy, and I will be around, so we'll look forward to more such offline conversations also. Thank you.